A new Fed chair just sat down for his first meeting. He held rates steady, exactly what everyone expected. But 9 out of 18 Federal Reserve officials just penciled in a rate hike for 2026. Inflation is at 4.2%. That's double the Fed's target. And the Iran peace deal that was supposed to bring rates down, it's real, but it's not enough. If you've been waiting for rates to drop before you make your move to San Antonio, this video is specifically for you because the math just changed, and I'm going to show you exactly what that means. Before we get into the numbers, if you're considering a move to San Antonio, I put together a free relocation guide that covers exactly what you need to know. The neighborhoods, the Texas buying process, a 90-day checklist. It's all there. The link is in the description right now. bit.ly/SATX move guide. Grab it while we talk through this because by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly where you stand. Okay, let's get into it. The June numbers. Chapter 1. 928 homes went pending just this past week. 928 buyers made a decision at 6.55% rates and said, I'm doing this. The 30-day sold count is sitting at 3,682. That's the highest number of the entire year. The 2026 record active listings are at 7,158. Buyers right now have real selection, more choices than they've had in years. The market didn't stop when rates stayed elevated. 18 of the last 19 weeks have been above 800 pendings. That's not a fluke. That's a market that has decided rates aren't the barrier. The right home at the right price is what moves people. Chapter 2. 18 weeks. In January 2026, pendings were at 467. We are now running at nearly double that pace every single week. Rates went from 5.98 in February all the way up to 6.75 in May because of the conflict in Iran, and buyers kept moving. The buyers who are closing right now aren't waiting for perfect. They have a plan, they found the right home, and they moved. 758 of them did that just this past week. Now let's talk about the rate story because this week changed things. Chapter 3. Warsh and the rate signal. Kevin Warsh just chaired his first Federal Reserve meeting. He held rates steady. That wasn't a surprise, but here's what was. 9 of the 18 Fed officials penciled in at least one rate hike for 2026. Warsh eliminated forward guidance. His singular priority, price stability. Inflation at 4.2%. That's double the Fed's target. The Iran peace deal is real. Oil dropped to around $80 a barrel. Rates ticked slightly lower. The peace deal is a tailwind. Inflation at 4.2% is a headwind. Right now, inflation is winning. Lawrence Yun at NAR is projecting rates averaging 6.5 for all of 2026, right where we are now. If you've been waiting for rates to drop meaningfully before you buy, you may be waiting longer than you expected and at a higher price. Let me show you exactly what that means. The cost of waiting. Here it is, Chapter 4. But today at 6.5% on a $350,000 home, your principal and interest payment is approximately $2,212 a month. Wait 6 months, rates drop to 6%. That saves you about $114 a month. But San Antonio appreciates at roughly 3% annually. Your $350,000 home is now $355,000. Your payment at 6% is approximately $2,128 a month. $84 a month savings sounds pretty good. And while you waited, you paid 6 months of rent, over $9,600 in payments, building equity in someone else's property, not yours. In 2022 and 2023, buyers told me they were waiting for rates to drop from 7% to 6%. Some are still waiting, watching those same homes appreciate 15 to 20%. Buy the right home when the numbers work for your life, not when rate hits the number that feels comfortable. The buyers who closed this week didn't have a perfect rate. They had a plan. 758 of them. Chapter 5. The seller number. 2,554 price changes this week. 4th consecutive week above 2,500. Texas A&M confirmed San Antonio sellers are averaging $18,000 in price reductions, 5.2% off their original list price. The sellers who avoid that number entirely share one thing in common. They priced correctly on day one. The close-to-list ratio has improved 3 straight months, from 91.4%, then 91.9%, now 92.8%. The market pays closer to asking price every month for homes that deserve it. 92.8% is your anchor, priced to that reality, or you end up in the 2,554 price reductions that didn't sell. Here's where we are in San Antonio right now. The market is moving. 18 straight weeks above 800 pendings, 30 days solds at a 2026 record. The Fed just signaled a rate hike is possible, not a cut. And sellers who overprice are paying for it, an average of $18,000. If you're thinking about making a move to San Antonio, whether you're relocating, upsizing, or just trying to figure out if now is the right time, I've got a relocation below. You can see the link on the screen. And if you want to talk through your specific situation, I do free 15-minute consultations. No pressure, just 20 years of honest information about this market. Call or text me at 210-286-9106. Hit subscribe, new market updates every week. You'll always know what's happening before you make your move. I'm Meister, and remember, who you work with matters. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.